For years, Kim Kardashian has been the ultimate shapeshifter, but people have noticed a shocking similarity to someone from her past. Nobody even knew who Kim was until she worked as Paris's stylist and assistant.
She was best known as being Paris Hilton's sidekick, but in reality, I think that girl was on a mission.
She got a taste of that drug. She wanted that power. You know that you can make $1 million in one day. What does it look like? It's war.
What was the falling out? Did you ever say to her, what's going on here? Be honest.
But while Kim was fighting for her fame, Paris was fighting a much bigger battle.
Something happened in my childhood.
It made me not trust anyone, not even my own family. I don't know, it's something that's very personal and not something I like talking about.
I still have nightmares about it.
I'm in bed, and these two people come into my room and say, "Do you want this to happen the easy way or the hard way?" It's terrifying, and I relive that every night.
On the outside, it looked like Paris was living a perfect life, but that was far from the truth.
I feel like the whole world thinks they know me because I've been playing this character for so long.
This is Paris.
That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
She's probably one of the most intelligent people you'll ever meet. And the mask is sometimes putting up the stupid persona or the voice. I just want to know where it stems from.
My sister and I were teenagers. We moved to New York. I wasn't allowed to go out because my parents were so strict.
No dating, no makeup, no. And then finally, she was just like, doing what I want.
My mom just wanted me to be a Hilton, and I just wanted to be Paris.
Everything that I didn't want her to do, she wanted to do.
When I was 18, I was going to clubs and parties and making photographs.
Hello, Paris. How are you?
Why are people so fascinated with you?
After her reality show, The Simple Life, paparazzi just went insane.
For a photograph, at that time, it could range between $50,000 up to $1 million. If you know that you can make $1 million in one day, what does it look like? It's war.
Even though it was so hectic and insane and just nonstop, I also loved the attention. I felt like that was love. My fans all around the world name themselves the Little Hiltons. I feel less alone when my Little Hiltons are there.
Paris had become the biggest star in the world, but little did she know that someone close to her was going to take that crown.
Very often there'd be this beautiful dark-haired girl in the background trying to get in the shot.
Was that Kim Kardashian? Yeah, she was Paris's friend, her stylist, and her assistant, and they were often seen together.
Anytime, there was cameras needed, Paris would basically tell Kim Kardashian to text me.
In reality, I think that girl was on a mission.
Kim Kardashian's sex tape was leaked by her ex-boyfriend, Ray J.
And now, Kim is starring in her own reality show.
On the surface, it looked like Kim took a page from Paris's life.
This video showing Paris and her ex was released to media outlets and is circulating on the internet.
But that was far from the truth.
It was like being electronically They made me the bad person. I did something bad. Because after that, all of these leaked tapes were coming out. And it almost became like a blueprint to become famous.
As Kim was living her dream and had the support of her family, unlike Paris, Paris felt abandoned.
One of her biggest struggles is trust.
Paris took her partying lifestyle to an extreme and was spiraling out of control.
Trauma. The mind may forget, but the body never forgets.
Paris Hilton was sent to jail for 45 days for reckless driving.
She was taken from the court, screaming and crying.
But it wasn't Kim who broke Paris. It was something way before all of this.
Something happened in my childhood that I've never talked about with anyone.
It made me not trust anyone, not even my own family.
When Paris was acting out as a teenager, her parents got people to take her away to a reform school in the middle of the night.
And I just heard screaming, bloody murder.
I thought I was being kidnapped, and these two people come into my room and say, "Do you want this to happen the easy way or the hard way?" And I was like, "Please help me, what's happening?" And no one would tell me what was happening. The last school that I went to was Provo Canyon School. A lot of the people who work there got off on torturing children. A lot of people were on watch solitary confinement. They'd make people take their clothes off and go in there for 20 hours. I was just freezing, I was starving, I was alone, I was scared.
And And the only thing that saved my sanity was thinking about what I wanted to do and who I wanted to become when I got out of there.
I was gonna do everything in my power to be so successful that my parents could never control me again.
So she became Paris Hilton. Yeah, she created a character for herself so she could escape her family's control. Despite gaining her independence, it didn't fix her problems. Paris was still traumatized by the abuse.
I don't even know who I am sometimes. I'm always putting on this facade or just like happy, perfect life. I'm like scared, like I haven't got to experience like real life, like having a family and being like in love.
Paris realized that she needed to face her trauma.
There was just so much to take in. I was like, oh my God, like I'm not alone. It's not me and it's not my fault. Like, I started remembering who I was before. And just, it makes me sad they took that away.
Paris was able to heal her trauma after sharing her experience with her mom.
I look at her in a different way, and it breaks my heart.
Talking about it just brought us even closer than we were.
By healing herself, Paris was able to reconcile with her longtime friend, Kim. Paris continues her fight against reform schools.
If I don't say anything, then no one is, and I want to be a voice for the voiceless. I won't stop till I see change. I just know that the little girl in me would be so proud of the woman I am today.